among the horrors, the ongoing horrors of the current war that Hamas began against Israel is the holding of some 200 hostages by Hamas, of course, without any Red Cross visitation rights, in violation of the Geneva Convention, which Palestine is a signatory to. Holding the old, the young, the sick, the well, Europeans, Americans, Thai, Nepalese, of course, mainly Israelis. And the siege and the suffering by Palestinians in Gaza is sadly going to go on as long as Hamas insists on keeping these hostages. Until they're released, the war continues. And to pressure the side that is not in control of the hostages to stop this will be ineffective. The only way to get relief to the suffering innocent people in Gaza is to make sure Hamas releases hostages, because Israel sadly doesn't have the power to stop the humanitarian disaster in Gaza because it doesn't hold these individuals. It's obligated to try and weaken the hostage takers and stop their ability to take more. Where is this focus on hostages? How does it begin? Oddly enough, we find a Jewish focus on the importance of redeeming captives. It goes back to the first Jew that we say anachronistically this week in the Torah portion, in Parshat Lecha. When we meet Avraham, not long after we meet Avraham, his nephew Lot is captured in war. And it says he is taken hostage. This is Genesis 14:12 and 14:14. And Avraham musters a army. It says he takes trained armed men, and he travels across the land of Israel, hunting down the hostage takers, and successfully fights them and frees his nephew Lot, who he doesn't even like. And following that, the next scene is Avram's able to reach a peace treaty with the residents of the area. God willing, so should it be for us. We know that when you deal with violent individuals, pacifism, people like Hamas, isn't an effective response. So, like Avraham, military force must be used, sadly. And, God willing, after that, an agreement of how to share the land, as we read in the Torah, can take place. Until then, we pray for the release of all those held captive. We pray for a just end to hostilities, not one-sided ceasefires, but a ending of hostilities that will leave Hamas out of power, unable to terrorize Palestinians, unable to terrorize Israelis, and God willing, there'll be peace in the future. Shabbat Shalom.